Hi, this is Dave from Free Run Speed. We're going to go back to the beginning when Saucony put this trilogy together. The first thing they were doing was building a shoe to go against the Vaporfly 4%. So this is the Saucony Endorphin Pro with the Power Run Plus PB midsole, which is a P-Bax based midsole, the same as the Vaporfly 4%, and a carbon fiber plate. Then they decided we're going to build two more shoes. And if you remember, the way I talk is always have three shoes that you can run in. One that you race in, one that you do speed work and tempo in, and that's the Endorphin Speed. And then finally, one that you do your long runs and easy runs in, and that's the Endorphin Shift. So that's what, when the Saucony product people sat down and decided they were going to do that Endorphin Pro, they were going to put two more shoes the same way a runner thinks about it. Today, we're talking about the Endorphin Speed. You can't really talk about the Endorphin Speed without talking about the Endorphin Pro. If you'll remember, the Pro has a 33 millimeter heel and a 25 millimeter forefoot. Again, built with the Power Run Plus PB midsole and a carbon fiber plate. It also has an upper that's built just like a racing flat. Things are stripped off this upper to make it light and to feel fast on the foot. Engineered mesh, single layer, super lightweight. Even the logo is built to be lightweight. So now we go to the Endorphin Speed. 33 millimeter in the heel, 25 millimeter in the forefoot. Power Run Plus PB midsole. Guess what? This is the exact same midsole that's in the Endorphin Pro. There's no difference to it. It's the exact same stack heights, offset, material, exact same. The only difference is that this has a nylon plate versus the carbon fiber plate that's in the Endorphin Pro. So that's the first difference. The other difference is in the upper. This is an engineered mesh as well, but you can see when I push on it, it's a pretty stout upper. There's some structure to it. So we have that. Also, in the heel fit, there's a dramatically more comfortable heel fit. There's a bigger foam package back here to really wrap around your heel, make it feel comfortable. That's very different than the racing flat version in the Endorphin Pro. The tongue has more padding. The laces are wider, so they'll be more comfortable across the top of your foot. The thing that you'll notice immediately in the Endorphin Speed is it flexes. So that nylon plate allows the shoe to flex. Where in the Endorphin Pro, it doesn't flex at all. The men's Endorphin Speed comes in at 7.8 ounces or 221 grams in the men's size 9, and the women's size 8 is 6.8 ounces and 193 grams. The men's Endorphin Pro is 7.5 ounces, so actually it's not that much heavier given many of the things that are done, and that's all because the upper is heavier. Simple as that. The two plates are going to be the same weight. They're the same thickness. They're just a different material. Fit. This shoe's going to fit a lot more shapes and thicknesses of feet. This upper just has more room in it. than the Endorphin Pro. So that's why I think more people are gonna race in this than can possibly race in the Endorphin Pro because of fit alone. So that's the first thing, and then there's some function differences that I think makes this shoe a better shoe for most people. But fit alone, I think the fit specifically up here in the heel and in this tongue is much more comfortable. The laces, like I said, they're wider. They sit across the top of the foot more comfortably. I just think through a marathon or even a shorter race, a half marathon, this shoe's going to be a more comfortable shoe overall than the Endorphin Pro. On to the function. The shoe is light and it feels fast. The more you get up on your toes, the more you lean into the run, the better it feels. And that's true again for the Endorphin Pro. The more you lean into the run, the better it feels. I think that the fact that this has some flex built into it makes it a more efficient shoe for most people. With the shoe like the Endorphin Pro, that carbon fiber plate, you have to be on your toes. Your form has to be good so that you can lean forward, and it has to be durable so that you can lean forward for 26.2 miles. The Speed, on the other hand, it feels better when you're up on your toes, when you're leaning forward. But if you sit back a little bit and you get back onto your heels a little bit, the flexibility is going to help you out. And I think that's a good thing. I'm going to tell you that I can run in this every day. In fact, I have run, 8 of the last 9 days in this shoe. So it's possible to run every single day, and it's possible to do long runs. I did back-to-back 10-mile runs in it. I did hill repeats in it. I did recovery runs in it. So it's possible to use it every day. That's not its best purpose. Its best purpose is to be pulled out on those special days when you want to feel fast on a training run, when you want to run tempo and feel really good on a tempo run, or when you want to get on the track and do some fast 400s or fast 200s or 800s, whatever that might be. That's where this shoe is going to shine. It's super comfortable. The midsole is alive. That midsole material just is absolutely alive. And the slight amount of flexibility feels really good. So I think Saucony did it right. You have the heavy stack height, not going to feel the road at all, Endorphin Shift as your long run shoe and your easy run shoe. Most of you will use the Endorphin Speed for tempo type running, track running, and also to race in. And that's okay. It's light enough that you can do that. But for me personally, what I would do is wear the Shift for the long runs and easy runs, wear this for tempo, and then only on race day would I put the Endorphin Pro on so that I get just that feeling of speed on race day. Because there's no doubt, the reaction of the carbon fiber plate gives it one more piece of dynamic ability that just feels different on race day. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a great run today.